We're also streaming from that SuperTalk Mississippi app and your local SuperTalk Mississippi radio station. But don't forget, you can watch us. We're on your computer, your mobile device. Just head on over to SuperTalk TV. And if you're a family in the Pine Belt area or surrounding areas, or maybe you're taking a vacation there over the holidays, then you need to be aware of the Pine Belt Kids Central online directory. It's everything you need to know to get out and enjoy the Pine Belt with your family. Joining us is the founder, Jennifer Clark, to tell us a little bit more. Hey, Jennifer.
Hi, I'm excited to be here.
I'm excited to have you here, and I'm kind of jelly of the resource there in the Pine Belt, but I feel like something like this may catch on to other places if it's a success. Now, you've been a mom in the Pine Belt for how long? How old is your oldest?
She is 15, hard to believe. 15 years I've been trying to find and gather this information.
Good, googly moogly. And your youngest is?
11.
So they're right in that age of still wanting to be able to go and do interesting things. So how did this all start for you, Jennifer? It seems like a no-brainer once you look at it and kind of get the idea of it, and you wonder why hadn't someone done this before? So what was your inspiration behind it?
Well, being a mom, first of all, that's the thing that years ago I remember that summer camp scramble when you feel that, like, oh my gosh, it's May, and what are my kids, what are they going to do all summer? And luckily I work from home, so I have a lot of flexibility. My kids still like to do things, and a lot of your camps fill up pretty early, and it's just so hard to find them. So that particular year, several years ago, I was scrambling, and so I made this big comprehensive list, and it was very hard to find everything, but then it was overwhelming to keep up. I couldn't keep it up because things change every year. It's different. And I created a Facebook group, and it's been really good. We have a summer camp Facebook group for the Pine Belt, lots of information shared, but that's not really it didn't really solve the full problem of not finding all the things I needed. So I decided, after many years, I'm an event planner, so I know how to do events, but I don't know how to do a directory. But recently, something stumbled in front of me. It was a not easy, but easier way of putting a directory together, and I was able to do it on my own, and I put it together, and it's just starting. So I was able to try to create this directory where our local businesses and organizations can put their own information in and keep it updated and tell us what they have for the Pine Belt, because honestly, I love Mississippi, but I really think the Pine Belt has the best things for kids at this.
Hey. No, yeah, they definitely do. I mean, there's a lot of things going on, and there's something, seems like every weekend, and y'all have got great attractions for sure. I think if folks within the driving distance or driving through to the Mississippi Gulf Coast or back and forth, and they haven't taken advantage of all the things there in the Pine Belt, you're missing out for sure. So this is going to kind of take the workload of keeping up with it off of you, Jennifer, and more of you just creating the space so everyone, all parents or families and grandparents, can go to one site, and then everybody who wants families to come to their thing keeps up with their own sort of, like, I guess, portal or page or however it works.
Yeah, so for the directory itself, I wanted it to be something that people would keep updated. And, I mean, I could have gone and just thrown everything in myself, but then it changes so fast. Businesses and organizations change their offerings all the time, and then it would be outdated quickly. And so I just put the website together with a variety of categories, everything from summer camps to tutoring to birthday party resources. And I can edit this as it is needed. If someone comes in and says, well, what about Kids Eat Free? I have a section for restaurants, family-friendly restaurants, but Kids Eat Free is a kind of a different thing, So it's going to evolve based on what parents and grandparents and everybody needs, and then also what my organizations and businesses that are contributing, what do they need? So right now it's brand new. We have several businesses in there, and I guarantee if you go to the website now and take a look at who all is in there, you will not know all of those existed before you looked, which is so neat to me. That's my goal, is to showcase what's, you may not even, it may be something that's been here forever and you just may not have heard about it. The other thing about kids is, you may get real good at the, 5-year-old offerings. Mm-hmm. Well, then your kid's 8. You're like, well, I can't use the 5-year-old offerings anymore. Now I've got to get the 8-year-old offerings. Same thing with the businesses. they're marketing to this certain age demographic, and then they age out, and so they've got to remarket to the ones coming back up. So this a revolving door is hard for parents and organizations and businesses. So having a central place to harness all the family-friendly stuff in one place seemed just very important to me as a parent myself, but also as just a community member, to share what's out there.
I love this idea because I've got the big gap. My oldest is 12, but that baby, who's not a baby anymore, but she'll forever be the baby, is 5, headed into 6. And so their wants and needs, especially when it comes to like birthday ideas or summer camp ideas or like just things to do with a group of friends kind of ideas, are two totally different mindsets, or two totally different age groups. And so having it all in one place would be very helpful too for parents like myself. But then also just when you want to look and find something fun to do on a weekend, not knowing what all is going on, will it also stay updated? I see on your website there, Jennifer, it says PineBeltKidCentral.com is the name of it. It has events. Will this also stay for like upcoming special events that may be happening in the area?
So always we'll have an event page. So we have just a regular event page, and that's the people who've joined the organizations and businesses who've joined can put up an event at any time. And then they can put up articles, they can put up job offerings, that kind of thing. That's forever. And then for special occasions, you're going to see what I have now is this is something I came up with in addition. This is only going to be like seasonal offering. It just depends on how it works. But I have a fall and holiday family fun guide that's posted on the page. Right there is a button, a little banner at the top of the page. That is actually not just members. You can go through that document and see our members. But then once you go past that, you're going to see in date order every family-friendly event that I have found in this area. I'm telling you, you cannot find a day where there's not something. This is not necessarily just our members. This is the whole community. So it's up to date, and I take out the days that have passed because we're not looking for past events. We're looking for here.
That would be my luck, Jennifer. I would show up like, completely in costume for the wrong thing on the wrong day. Yeah.
So that is super beneficial for the organizations putting things on, but also for your parent who just says, okay, tomorrow what do we have? What do we have tomorrow? And you can literally see tons of things, especially through the holidays. I mean, we always have events in this area for families, but right now it is every day because of the holiday season.
What's the response been like from parents? And we mentioned parents, but you got hip grandparents that can also use websites now and look up, and we'll have kids during the Christmas break and all the things. So what's the response that you're getting from people?
They love it. It is it's something that you can find all this on your own. You can go and find all this information. It's really on Facebook is a good place to find it. Visit Hattiesburg has a great website for events, and our downtown association also has a great place to find events. But you got to work hard. This directory and the guide itself has taken me hours to compile. So it's not something you can just easily find all at once. And again, same thing with the directory. The guide, there's going to be something in there you haven't heard of or you didn't know about. I mean, most people know the zoo's going to do something for Halloween and they're going to do something for Christmas. But you may not have known that there's a new game store in Turtle Creek Mall. You may not have known we have a forest school in Hattiesburg. You may not know that we have paintball, but they also do soft paintball.
Oh, yeah.
So you can find out all this, like, maybe not as popular information, but just as fun and informative through these resources. And they're just easy to look through. It's not overwhelming, I hope. And I'm open to feedback. I mean, this literally is hot off the press.
No, I think it's super easy to sort of navigate to. I see here that you have subscribed to a newsletter. Would that be the best way for folks just to go to the website, PineBeltKidCentral.com, and subscribe and then keep up with it that way?
Yep, we do a monthly newsletter. We're also on Facebook and Instagram. And I post, right now I'm posting all the list of events in Facebook and Instagram every week and every Friday, every Monday and every Friday. So upcoming week, upcoming weekend. So it's just, I'm trying to make it as easy as possible for families to connect with everybody that's doing these great things.
Well, you're doing a great job, Jennifer. I appreciate your time and hope more folks use it. So thank you.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
All right, you guys stick with us. We got more for you coming up next.